Alright, look, it's like, you guys need content. I'm bored. I haven't been outside in months. So, you know monsters, right? I was talking to my friend and I was like, well, being a werewolf wouldn't be that hard. So here's the monster tier list based on how difficult it would be to be that monster. Starting with, of course, centaurs. And if you're a centaur, you're fucked. Like, you aren't making that work, man. Like, you got... For starters, people can't walk behind you without getting kicked. And then you got these huge ass hooves that are gonna track mud everywhere. You can't even pass as human. Look at that. Like, yeah, I guess you can eat more. You got two stomachs, but like, what to do? Like, walk into like a room of people and they're like, oh, you a centaur? And you're like, no, I just got a really fat ass. Like, that's not gonna work, mate. That's just not how it works. So yeah, centaurs, you're fucked. Completely fucked. Minotaur, probably not a great life. Because, like, I mean, you can probably do things, but also, like, you're gonna have to go around telling everyone you're a furry. And, like, that's not always gonna go over that well, especially because they'll think you're a cow furry, and, like, no offense to cow furries, but, like, I don't know, they're all a little bit weird. As a furry myself, I don't know, cow furries, all a little bit weird. But, like, I mean, it's all not a great look. You're either gonna have to tell people you're a furry, or you just... I don't know. I don't think you can even pass as ugly. No offense. You can't just say, oh, I'm just really ugly. No, finished. So, you're gonna have... Maybe you can have, like, a robe over your head. You can walk around as a sheet ghost all the time. Maybe just work from home, I guess. I guess a lot of these can be bypassed by working from home. But I feel like a centaur, it's obviously harder because you have to stand. You won't be able to get a chair. Who makes chairs for centaurs? Anyway, Minotaur, a little easier than centaur, but you have to deal with the fact you got a cow head. A cow head. What the hell? Alright, mermaids. Yeah, it's not gonna be a great life either. You're gonna have to stay in the water all the time. I mean, like, you need your mates to wheel you around in a bathtub? Really? I mean, my friends probably would wheel me around in a bathtub if I was a mermaid, but like, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And good luck. I mean, like, you look pretty human, just like, don't let anyone get even remotely close to... That's always a trope in, like, mermaid things. Like, oh, they can't tell we're mermaids because only our top halves are out of the water. Water's clear, you dumb fuck. Water is a clear substance. They're going to be able to see you. Really? Water is, in fact, clear. Vampires. They're a little tricky. They look pretty human. You'll have to work night shifts. The hard part is, like, getting blood, because you can actually buy human blood. Like, assuming these are the vampires that have to have human blood. Because there's always the trope of, like, oh, I just have pig's blood. But, like, typically speaking, like, vampires, historically, their whole thing is that they drink human blood. So I'm just assuming you're having to drink human blood. And that's a bit difficult. Because, yeah, you can buy human blood. It's not even that hard. The problem is, it's expensive. And I don't think being a vampire makes you rich. There's a lot of rich vampires, don't get me wrong. Like Dracula or whatever. But, like, what if, think about this, the only reason so many vampires are rich is because all the poor vampires fucking starve because they can't afford blood. That's probably it. That's probably why all the vampires are rich. There's probably just not that many left. The vampires, they're feeling the cost of living crisis more than us all. Anyway, werewolves you'd manage fine. Being a werewolf would not be that hard. Like, let's be honest here. You gotta, like... You're gonna not go outside once a month? I haven't been outside in like 2 months. I'm managing fine. Yeah, like, in worst case, like, oh, I break out of my house, or I don't want to eat my family. Then there's probably other werewolves. If you're a werewolf, there's got to be other fucking werewolves. So it's like, bring up the other werewolves and be like, okay, how about once a month we all go up, or on a hiking trip or a camping trip, go stay up in a lodge up in the mountains where there's no people around. It's like 1 night a month. 1 night a month. That's all you gotta do. No one dies. You get to do wolf things. I think werewolves like doing wolf things. I don't know. I'm not a werewolf. Don't ask me. Don't quote me on that. Mothman. I don't know. Mothman kind of looks terrifying. Don't get me wrong. Mothman is sick as hell, but like, people associate you with like the apocalypse, and you're like a giant winged monster with glowing red eyes. That's not gonna go down anywhere, like, at all. Maybe you could like show your face at like a cosplay. That's the only time you'd be able to go shopping. You'd have to go shopping during like FurCon. And like in America, like, they have plenty of FurCons, yeah, but like in Australia here, we have like three FurCons maybe, I don't know. I think it's 3 FurCons a year. Maybe there's like a few cosplay conventions, but like, really, shop like 6 times a year? Oh yeah, Halloween makes all this a lot easier. You'd have to stack, and how are you gonna get a job? How are you gonna get a job? You basically, like, half the time Mothman doesn't even have a head. He's just a torso with the wings and the glowing red eyes for his fucking nipples. How are you gonna manage getting a job? So you gotta go to like a job interview and you're like, my eyes are down here. Like, that's a joke from the Owl House. I stole that from the Owl House. But like, how are you gonna manage? Okay, I think dragon is pretty self-explanatory. Like, I mean, are you okay with stealing? It's about what dragons do. They steal, and then they live in a cave alone, and eat anyone who bothers them. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. But yeah, you're fucked. You're not living a normal life. You're living a dragon life. It is more about the normal life, not the dragon life. So, yeah, sorry dragons. Dragon community. Any dragons in the chat? Probably not. If there are, let me know. But, yeah, you're fucked. Sorry, not living a normal life. Harpies. I reckon you could manage. You're gonna have to wear like a long coat all the time to cover them wing arms. But like, you'll be right. I'm sure. You can manage that. Just shuffling around. Just don't do anything that requires you using your arms in public. It's those things. Those are wings. They are not arms. I mean, wings are arms, but like, you get what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Yeah, you can probably manage. Yeah. Zombie, probably, it's got like between Not a Great Life. I'll put at the bottom of Not a Great Life. Because I mean, half the old people already look like they're physically rotting away. And I'm basically physically rotting away. I have to stealing the rotten flesh off my doorknob. It's insane. But yeah, like half the people are just rotting away already, so you'd fit right in. The hard bit is apparently you're supposed to eat brains. And if you're at a place like, I mean, like, it's like not that hard to eat like one person. It's like, if I ate 700 people a year, I'd be about as deadly as fucking tapeworms. And that's not that bad. You'd be eating like 40 people a year. That's not that big of a deal. You probably get like brains from a morgue. Become a doctor. Actually, don't become a doctor. If you're a zombie, don't become a doctor. Just work in a morgue. Eat the brains, whatever. The hard bit is if you're in like America or something, you're gonna starve. There's not a single brain there. Go to America. Be a zombie. Go to America, and try and eat a single brain. You will not find a single one there. Okay. Next up is like a fawn satyr thing. You could probably manage fine. Just wear like baggy pants. And I mean, you'd have like horns on your head. But like, I've walked around a fucking like devil headband plenty of times. No one's batted an eye. No one's gonna give a shit. It's fine. Like, yeah, a lot of these like it wouldn't work out, but like, you'd be surprised how much bullshit people will tolerate, like in your outfit. So like, just wear a shirt. Why do so many Ford Satyrs things not wear shirts? Like, guys, wear shirts. It's like, I mean, there's like some debate about whether people should be able to go outside shirtless, but like, I don't want to see that. So top on, please. Selkie. Yeah, I include that because I know someone who's like a Selkie character, but I think that would probably be better, cause like they can transform pretty much fully. They have like their seal skin, and they can put it on. And they can be a seal. You don't have to pay for like dinner. You could just go to the ocean. There's fish there. Seals eat fish. Selkies eat fish. I don't know, but I feel like that'd be a win. You can pass pretty well as a human. But yeah, you could also be a seal, I guess. The IRS are coming for you? Nope, seal mode. Easy peasy. So fucking stupid, man. Okay, if you were an anime cat girl, it would not be a great life. Like, nothing would really disadvantage you. It's just that you're gonna be an anime cat girl, which means like every 30 seconds you're gonna get some guy from like Reddit or 4chan come to your house like, I've come to claim my bride. I have 3 billion Reddit karma. Just that's absurd. Just no, that's disgusting. Like, yeah, you'd have cat ears or whatever. Maybe human ears too if you're lucky. But you'd be a cat girl getting catcalled. That would not be a good time. Not a good time at all. I know I put sirens in here. You're fucked. You're already having to live in the sea, and now you're having to convince people to come into the sea so you can eat them with your singing. Like, one person runs away, your life's over. Like, what are you gonna do? Chase them up onto land? Yeah, one person escapes and you're doomed. Just, you're basically, you got the downsides of being a mermaid and a zombie, but none of the upsides. Apart from the fact that mermaids and sirens are like hot, I guess. But like, you know. Anyway, next up, lizard people. Your life would actually be better. Because, I mean, just look at the icon. They're already everywhere. Okay, if you didn't realize already, this video is a fucking joke. There are no lizard people controlling the British monarchy, but like, assuming they are, it must be pretty easy to be a lizard person, let's be honest here. Well, let's be honest, if the lizard people did control the British monarchy, it must be pretty easy to be a lizard person. Shapeshifters would also have a better life because they can, you know, shift shapes. Also, I made this tier list, I was bored. Anyway, yeah. You can just, like, go around, you can turn yourself into a, I don't know, I don't know, commit a crime, become a cat. Oh, I could go for being a cat right now. It'd be pretty sick. I mean, my persona's a cat. Well, she's not a cat, actually. She's just pretending to be a cat. She's certainly not even an animal. She's a fucking human. I don't even... What the fuck?